Okay, I just came in from a very noisy woods walk. We've had rain, we've had snow, we've had warm, cold, and it's noisy out there. So I thought I'd come in and just do a review of my personal favorite, the Ruger GP-100 357 mag revolver. I'll go over some of the features. Obviously at a glance, it's very well engineered. You can tell by looking at it. Some of the features I really like, and I don't think the camera will pick this up, but the locking device where the cylinder swings out. Another is the safety system. I don't know if the camera can see this. There's a notch out of the hammer, and so the gun will not fire unless the trigger is squeezed. So as I squeeze the trigger, there's a spacer comes up, it's called a transfer bar, and fills the space so that the hammer can contact the firing pin. Fixed blade front sight, fully adjustable rear sight. It's a double action revolver, meaning you can cock it and fire like a single action, and it will fire just by squeezing the trigger. I want to say I think the real beauty of the Ruger GP-100 heavy barrel is the heavy barrel, and we'll get back to that in a moment. This is my personal favorite. This one sees more travel time than my other stuff just because of its size and the caliber. The 357, you can use 38 special rounds, so that basically it gives you bullet weights from about 105 grain on up to 158 grain. And so that gives you a broad scope and makes the gun very versatile. 357 cartridge is capable short-range deer hunting round. In the lighter loads, like the 38 special, a good marksman could small game hunt with this. And I have shot a woodchuck. Okay, as I mentioned, the part that makes this one of my favorites is this heavy barrel, and because we're going to have less muzzle jump. I'm going to move out of the way a little bit, and hopefully you can see, have a look at this, the muzzle as I fire at a deadfall back there. Okay, that was a single action shot. Now I'll fire the rest in the double action combat mode, and that's them. And I can see for the most part I was hitting right where I aimed in the double action mode. I see some a couple high. I do know that I have this thing sighted in high. So watching the muzzle, keep in mind that I did not have a real iron grip on this thing. I just kind of had my more casual target grip. And the round was, I'm going to say, a medium load 357 round. It wasn't a heavy Magnum round, and it wasn't the light either. It was sort of middle of the road. And that was a 110 grain bullet, so it's a little hot for the 110 grain bullet. But that gives you an idea of the muzzle jump with the heavy barrel. Currently, I don't know what grip would come on the gun. This is my favorite grip. It is a right-handed grip. I don't know if the camera can see, but there it is recessed right there for a right-hander to grip with the thumb. However, left-handed, it just feels like a conventional revolver. So it's pretty ambidextrous, even though the grip is set up for right-hander. So there we have it. My personal favorite. This one's the one that sees more travel time than my other equipment, just because of its size. This one sees more backpacking trips, basically because often I don't want to take a long gun. And there you have it. That's my personal favorite, the Ruger GP-100. Probably what led up to it is I had rented many guns at a shooting range, and I really like the Ruger convertible and Security 6 handguns, and then later on I purchased the Ruger GP-100. Then again, my personal favorite. Hope you like the input, and let's do another woods walk.